Hi everyone. Okay, I'm Xanthi. This is Stanley. I don't know how long he's going to join us for, but he was here first, so I had to work around him. All right, if you've got blocks, use them. We're going to sit. If you need to lie down, lie down. But just settle yourself into a position, and as you're doing that, just notice the sounds in the space that you're in. And just clock. Maybe you notice first your breath. Maybe there are really subtle sounds of just the house or the room, the building, its creaks. And then when you're ready, soften your gaze or close down your eyes. Take a big inhale through the nose, breathe in. Big sigh out the mouth. Do it again, big inhale through the nose. Big exhale. Last one, let your breath make sound. Big inhale. Audible out the mouth. And then let your breath settle to whatever pattern it's at today. And notice where you can feel it. Maybe it's in the chest, maybe it's down in the belly. Can you feel it into the sides of the ribs? And feel yourself landing onto the mat. Letting everything about this moment right now get far more vivid. And everything else is still there, it's just not as important. What's more important is your breath, the feeling of the mat underneath you, the sounds, how your body physically feels today. You can start to scan that in from the top of the head down. And as you scan through your body, just let those parts of your body soften. So as you go through your face, just soften between your eyebrows, your jaw, soften through the chest. See if you can let those shoulders drop a little bit more. Soften through the torso, the belly, the pelvis. All the way down into the legs, the toes. I'm just going to start some movement with the breath. Let it be a little sway somewhere in the body. Letting it be slow and gradual, but really letting it be led by the breath. Letting it get a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger as your body starts to warm up into it. And from here, we're going to start to cat and cow in this seat. So if you've been lying down, you might join us in a seat now. You're going to round through your back and slide your hands towards your knees. You can still keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft here. Really let it be with the breath. Chest comes forward, hands come towards the hips. Puff the chest forward. Inhale, round. Exhale, pull. Back and forth with your breath, round. And pull. And pull. Adding anything else to this. You might spiral through the back. You might create a bit more of a circle through the torso. Got our last 2 breaths here. And then we're going to meet in a 4-point kneel. And those hands come down, the knees come underneath the chest. Pop those blocks at the front of the mat ready for you later. We're going to move through our cat and cow, but we're going to move forward and backwards. So on an inhale, round forward. Exhale, arch backwards and let your bottom go to your heels. Inhale, rounding forward. Exhale, arching backwards. Last 2. Last one. We're going to round forwards. We're going to hold it here. Make sure those knees are directly underneath the hips. We're circling over the wrists, so warming up into the wrists a little bit more. As you do this, as your weight comes over the top of your hands, really pressing down through your fingertips, through your hand, reverse the direction. Last 2. Okay, from here, elbows come down onto the ground. We flip the hands. We flip them back. We come back up. Should feel easy. We're not putting a whole lot of pressure on the hands. Last one. Okay, from here, hands come back. Round through the back. We're going to send the weight a little bit further back. And we're just going to lift the palms of the hands off the ground. So if you look, still my fingers and finger knuckles on the floor, but it's just the palms of my hands lifting off. It might not be a whole lot of range. You might have just like a millimeter coming off the ground. That's okay. This will start to pump up through your forearms. If it feels easy, then see if you can bring all of your weight, so your shoulders directly over the top of your hands, and continue that up and down. So these are called wrist push-ups. You'll do them a lot with me. They're like saving grace for your wrists. If you feel like you have weak wrists, these will help strengthen your wrists really quickly. We're targeting the forearms here. We're also adding some movement in through that wrist and that hand. Got your last 2. And then sitting onto the backs of the ankles, just roll through your wrists one at a time. Knees together. From here, the right hand's going to come down, the left arm's going to come up and over. Bend through that right arm as much as you need to stretch those left fingertips over the top of the head. Inhale, we go the other way. Exhale, we land. Inhale. Exhale. Twice more. Last one. From here, really stretching those right fingertips away from your right hip. We're going to drag these fingertips forward, semicircle all the way to the left. Big inhale through this left side. Exhale, semicircle to the right. And now as you do this, can you have a bit more of a back bend in it? So maybe the chest can open a little bit more. Maybe the hips start to lift off. Hand comes down, it reaches further back behind. My hips can lift off and reach forward to the front of the mat. Wow, this is really pulling my pants down, so that's pretty cool. Got 3 more here. And then I can pull my pants back up. Last 2. Last one, hips up. Big inhale. Exhale, we come back into that 4-point kneel. And then from here, we're going to send this left leg directly back behind. Left knee extends. Just check underneath you. Check that those toes are pointing down to the ground. And then from here, we're going to bring left knee, left elbow round through the back. Really try and get the knee to touch the elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. From here, we're going to hold this here. This right foot is going to move behind the body. And now we're going to place that left hand, left elbow hovering off the ground. As we breathe in, hand and foot away. Inhale, pull them back in. Hand and foot away. Inhale. Exhale, pull them back in. Last 2. And in. Last one. And in. We're going to move this left foot to the top of the mat. Now this right foot is going all the way over towards the left foot. We're now in a funky lunge. You're going to move that left foot so it's in line with the right knee. Left forearm's coming down. Right arm is coming up and over. Pull the right side of your rib cage up a little bit higher. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand behind the back. Left arm up and over. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. From here, left hand comes down. Right arm comes up and over. Extend those fingertips away from your right hip. Big breath in. Exhale, right foot realigns with right knee. We're going to tuck the right toes, lift that right knee off the ground. The fingertips are just on the inside of this left leg. See if you can push that right leg up a little bit higher. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more time. Exhale. Okay, that left foot goes all the way to the edge of the left side of the mat. The right foot comes up to the front as well. From here, we're going to bring the toes out, heels in. You're going to come down as low as you can in this yogi squat. Elbows in towards the knees. See if you can find a little bit more length through the spine. We have a little rock from side to side. Now, if this pose just fucking sucks, like you're way up here and it all feels awful, get blocks, put them up as high as you need them, and then see if you can sit down. And that same rock, really we're just trying to add some movement through the hips. So if that means that you're doing that sitting down, sit down. If you've got your bum hanging out, bring your forearms on top. See if you can make that movement a little bit bigger. So we're going to bring the weight over into one side, lift that heel off, weight over into the other side, lift that heel off. And then see if you can add a little bit more movement so the torso comes up higher. We'll let those knees do a bit more over the ankle. If that feels easy, I want you to grab a block, place it above your head, and continue that movement. And then where's your breath? Feel it in the belly. Feel it in the ribs. Last two. We place that block down. Toes are going forward. Bum comes up. Forward fold. Have a little sway from side to side. Really let your head let go. Now your knees are still bent in your forward fold. So we want the marriage between belly and thighs in your forward fold. Those legs are still bent. You might eventually get to a spot where the legs aren't bent, but the bending of the knees means that this spine can fully relax. Our torso can go oof, all the way over the legs. That's what we're trying to find. Halfway lift, those knees can still be bent. We're now looking for a parallel back with the ground. So imagine you've got a whole dinner set on the back. You're trying to keep the back of the neck long. And then you're trying to find this tabletop with your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, look up. We're going to do that twice more. Forward fold, belly to thighs. It's okay if they're nowhere near, but bend those knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stand up, reach up, look up. Fold back down to the ground. Those hands press down. We step the feet back. Elbows stay close to the body, lowering the knees. Now watch these shoulders. Pull them back away from your ears. We lower to the floor, nice and slow. Hey, stand. Lifting up baby or full cobra. We press back into that 4-point kneel again. Now from here, you're going to let the chest sink. So imagine it's been a really hard day at work. It might have been. And you're just like, fuck. That's what I want to find. So I want your chest to come closer towards the ground. Your shoulder blades are coming closer towards each other behind your back. Then we do the reverse. We push through the hands and lift away. Those arms are going to stay straight the whole time. It's just your chest elevatoring up and down through those arms. So if that's feeling good, you've got that movement. You can feel that through your shoulder girdle going up and down. Maybe it feels easy. Awesome. You take those knees away and come into a full plank. And we go up and down, using the full strength of the shoulders, keeping the body upright. Watch that the hips don't sag. Imagine that someone's holding you from underneath your belly. You want to keep one long line with the whole torso. You got 3 more. Last one. Oh my God, downward dog. Pedal through the feet. All right, have a little sway. And now, downward dog is just a really nice place to see. Check, reset. Where are you? How does your body feel? Where's your breath? Can you make your spine a little bit longer? Can you lift up and out of those shoulders, just like in that scat push-up we were doing just a moment ago? Can you push the floor away a bit more? Big breath in. Big breath out. Knees lower down. That right leg goes back. We go right knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. In. Last one. Pardon me, pulling it in. We move that left foot behind the body. We attach right elbow, right knee. We send them away as we breathe in. Really extend those fingertips away from your right hip. You might create a bit more of a dome. Inhale, pull. Exhale, send away. Twice more. Last one. We bring right elbow, right knee. Move it to the front of the mat. Left foot swings all the way around. We're in that funky lunge. Right forearm down, left arm up and over. Again, fingertips away from that left hip. Left hand behind. Right arm up and over. Twice more. Last one. Right hand comes down. Left hand reaches away from those left hips. Breath in. Exhale, left hand goes down. Realign right foot with right knee. And by right foot, I mean left foot with left knee. Now lift that left knee off the ground. Fingertips are on the inside of this right leg. Push the back of that left knee up towards the ceiling. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stanley's dreaming right now. I don't know what he's dreaming about, but his throat is doing something wild. Last breath here. Okay, heel and toe that right foot to the edge of the mat. We step the left foot forward. Get that bum down. We come back into this little froggy squat. Okay, we're going to come into our first frog pose, our first frog arm balance. So these elbows are on the insides of the knees. And move your blocks or these blocks out of the way so you can see me. So elbows are on the inside of the knees. That little crevice part, that's where my elbow is going. So hands come down. Sorry to wake you, Stan. Hands come down. And then from here, I'm pushing my elbows into my knees. I'm lifting my bum up. Shoulders come forward towards Stanley. Hi, buddy. You press through your fingertips to maybe take one foot, maybe both feet off. If you've never done this before, if my bum stays too low, I'm not going to be able to get forward. So you think of this as a seesaw. All of our arm balances as a seesaw. We're trying to level the body out. All of my weight right now is on this edge of the seesaw. My axis is in the middle. I need to shift weight far forward enough so that when I start to lift off, it balances out. And then instead of this being a strength pose, it is actually like engineered to be held. Engineered with my body to balance out. Yes, there's strength involved, but we want it to feel easy. Baseline of strength, the idea is that anyone can do an arm balance because you're working with your center of gravity, your weight, your strength to find this seesaw action. So if we look at this again, let me move into the middle of the mat. My bum is down. My hands are coming to the ground. I'm lifting my bum up. My shoulders are coming forward. I'm creating a 90-degree bend almost with my arms for my feet to come off. As soon as my shoulders come forward, I'm pressing through my fingertips hard so that I don't fall on my face. If you fall on your face, you'll be okay. I totally promise. Promise. So fingertips on the ground, hips come up, press through those fingertips. You're trying to squeeze your knees into your elbows and your elbows into your knees. So have a little play with that. Once you're done, find your breath, reset. Where is your breath? Big breath in, big breath out. Fingers face forward. We come, and by fingers I mean toes face forward. Forward fold, have a little sway. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stand up, reach up, look up. Fold back down to the ground. Okay, hands pressed down. We're stepping the feet back. We're going to hover halfway in this plank. So hovering halfway, hold, hold, hold. Down to the floor, lifting up, baby or full cobra. With our cobra, shoulders down and back, elbows stay slightly bent. Pressing back, downward dog. Okay, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts up into the sky, three-legged dog. Keep pushing the floor away with your hands. Left knee, left elbow, shoulders forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow, shoulders forward. Really try and get it to touch. Inhale, three-legged dog. Last one. Left knee, left elbow. We bring it into the middle, step that foot in between the hands. Arms are coming up, crescent lunge. Fingertips reach up towards the sky. Where's your breath? Feel it in your belly. Now with our crescent lunge, if you feel this in the back, so you feel kind of tightness through here, bend the right leg. We want this to be majority in the front leg, support with the back leg, but we want the big muscles here working, not the small ones. Reaching those fingertips up towards the ceiling. Lift up a little bit taller, still feel your breath down in your belly. We're gonna drop the right heel, come into a warrior two, extend those fingers away. Okay, I'm talking shavasana, I'm losing breath. Okay, we're gonna do that same back and forth that we did on the knee. So left forearm comes down, right arm comes up and over. Inhale, reverse. That right hand can slide down your right thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Beautiful. From here, left forearm comes down. We rotate the right toes forward. We're going to take these blocks. I'm going to work around you, Stanley. I want both of your blocks underneath your shoulders. You're going to lean forward. Take that right leg off. Hands are directly underneath. I know, buddy. And then right knee, right elbow here. Inhale, send it away. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it away. Last one. Right knee, right elbow. I know, I'm not even patting you, it's crazy. Right foot goes to the back of the mat, move those blocks out of the way, love you so much. Hands either side of that left leg. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Now from here, we lower this right elbow. We're in a funky dolphin. I didn't name it, but this is what it is. Left hand goes into line with that right elbow, okay? We're gonna go left knee, left elbow. Nice, three-legged dog. One more time. Left knee, left elbow, hold it here. Now, can you look over that right hand and bring your shoulders forward? Hold and breathe. For 3, 2, lower the right knee. Now, you might want to hang out in child's pose. I'm going to sit onto the backs of my ankles. Otherwise, you're going to hear me breathing really loudly into the mic. Whichever resting pose you've chose, reset. Where's your breath? Last 2. Okay. Downward dog. All right, rising up onto your tippy toes. We're going to jump forward. We're going to jump so that the feet land on the outsides of the hands. So rise up high, look forward in between your hands, have a little bend through those legs, and then jump. Feet onto the outsides of those hands. We come back into our froggy pose. Have a little wiggle. Maybe you go again into our arm balance. Lift the bum up, press through the fingertips. Bring those feet back down, lifting up, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stand up, reach up, look up. Fold back down to the ground. Okay. Pardon me. We're going to jump these feet back. When you jump back, when those feet land, I want the elbows to be slightly bent so that the impact is taken through the muscles, not the joints. Remember to keep your hips high when you land. Don't let them sink to the ground. We want this to be a strong, fiery, captured arrest of power. So hands are down and we jump. Arms are slightly bent. Awesome. Fix your shape and then lower to the floor. Lifting up, baby or full cobra. Downward dog. That right leg is going up. Inhale. Right knee, right elbow, shoulders forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. One more time. Three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow. It comes into the middle, it steps in between the hands. Arms come up. Maybe that back leg is bent. Maybe you're pushing the back knee up towards the ceiling. Where's your breath? Where's my breath? Feel it in the belly. Feel it in the ribs. Open up, warrior 2. We reverse, lift the front palm. Exhale, forearm down. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forearm down. Ooh, last one. Forearm comes down, left fingertips reach forward. We reach for one block, rotate those left toes forward. The other block joins. We lift the left leg off, have a good bend through that right leg. Left knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it back. Left knee, left elbow. Just watch that you don't have too much weight in those blocks. Can you lean your weight a little bit more further back? Maybe you come onto fingertips. Last one, left knee, left elbow. Send that left leg back, step it to the back of the mat. Hands frame the right leg. All right, we lower down onto that left elbow. Right hand in line with the left elbow, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, bring it back. Last two. And back. Last one. Now looking over that left hand, holding and breathing here. Lower the left knee. Sitting onto the ankles. Soft through the shoulders. Where's your breath? Maybe you're in child's pose. Invite a big inhale through the nose. Big exhale. Okay. Last flow. Coming up, downward dog. Let's reset. Where can you feel the breath here? Okay. Like you're moving through honey, so really slow, really controlled. That left leg is going to lift up. Can you challenge yourself to do it slower than you normally would? Exhale, left knee, left elbow, slow, slow, slow. We step that foot in between the hands. Arms come up, crescent lunge, slow. Big inhale, exhale, we drop warrior two. We do this once this time. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, left forearm down. We rotate, we're reaching for the blocks. Lift that right foot off. Okay, from here, have a good bend through this left leg. Lean back, check that you can take your left toes off the ground. And then see if you can just come on fingertips. Maybe those hands can reach forward into a warrior three. Big breath in. Exhale, we drop that right foot to the back of the mat. Hands frame the left leg. Left leg goes up, three-legged dog. Lower down onto the right elbow, left hand in line with that right elbow. We bring left knee, left elbow. Shoulders come forward, look over the right hand. Hold and breathe. Last one. Lower the knees. Sitting onto the backs of the ankles, have a moment. Last breath. We try that jump again. See if you can land a little softer this time. Can you control it a little bit more? We're looking at the hands, rise up high into the toes. Jump, soft, beautiful. Okay, from here. Oh, hi, Stan. Oh, thank you so much. I'm just gonna move this. Thank you, okay. So from here, we're gonna now try and jump back from our froggy position. Know that it's not really a jump. So a lot of this is like a trust because it's a bit freaky. We're jumping, our feet are off the ground, and there's a worry that we're going to land on the face. Pop a blanket down, pop something down so that's not as terrifying. But also if you land on your face, it's character building. You'll be fine. So think of this as an extension of the legs. So we're in this froggy pose. The hips aren't going to go higher. It's not like a standard jump where we're bringing everything up and down. We're actually just sending it back. We want the legs to go from crouch, the body to go from small to long. Legs just go straight back. So I'm gripping with my fingertips, my shoulders are forward, and then instead of thinking of this as a jump, I'm already going to land with my elbows bent, so my elbows aren't going to move. I'm just going to send my legs back and then come down. Okay, have a little play. It's not a jump. If you land on your face, hey, that's one less time that you're going to land on your face.
Listen to Apple Music.
Thank you so much, Siri. Okay, have a little play. Remember, not a jump, extension back. We want those legs to go back. We want the arms to land bent. All right, once you're done playing, downward dog, last flow. Feeling the breath in the belly, in the body, in the ribs. Just as slow as last time. Right leg goes up, slow, slow, slow. Right knee, right elbow, shoulders forward. Step that foot in between the hands. Arms come up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, forearm down. Left arm up and over. We start to rotate using that left hand reaching first. Blocks come underneath the shoulders. Good bend through that right leg. Lean the weight back and you take your toes off. Maybe you come onto fingertips. Maybe those hands can reach forward to the front of the room. Big breath in. Extend those fingertips away from the heel. Exhale, left foot goes down. Right leg goes up. We lower the left elbow down. Right hand in line with that left elbow. Pull the right knee to right elbow. Hover the head over the hand. Big breath in. Exhale. Let it go. Sitting onto the backs of the ankles, just rolling your shoulders up, back and down. Slow that breath down, slow the heart rate down. They're both connected. So you concentrate on that breath slowing down. The heart rate follows. Bring those hands behind the back. Puff the chest, drag those hands down the spine. Maybe tipping the body, letting the hands come over the top of the head. Exhale, release those hands. We swing the legs forward, coming onto your back. Grabbing the outsides of the feet, come into a little happy baby here. Have a little rock from side to side. Taking any final movements that you might want to take. You might just want to stay with this rock. And then when you're ready, you're settling yourself into your final shavasana pose. Know that that is whatever you want it to be. You might join me lying down. You might finish in something else. Let your body melt into the floor. And wiggling through your fingers, your toes. Bringing your body back to your mind, back to your body. Inviting a big inhale through the nose, breathe in. Sigh it out the mouth. Starting those wiggles, the movement, whatever wants to come through. And when you're ready, slowly making your way up into a seat. As you arrive, pop a hand on your belly, a hand on your heart. Feel the warmth of your hands from these 2 points. Your belly, your gut, your intuition, the things you know but you're not always sure how you know them. Your heart, your soul, the link between these two. On your inhale, reach the arms up above the head, palms touch. Hands come down and thumbs hover over your third eye, your connection to spirit, your connection to something that is bigger than you. That might be Mother Nature for you, it might be the universe, it might be a god or gods. It might be you at your 80-year-old self, your future you, the person that has all the things that you so desperately desire. Someone that has lived and known more than you know now. A connection between these three wisdom centers. When you're ready, let your head rest on your thumb. Bow your chest forward, connecting body, breath, soul, and spirit. Letting your head rest, starting to flutter the eyes open. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining me. Stanley also says thank you. I'll see you next time. Have a good day.